It's the fifth round of the FA Cup as we'll see some of the big boys play, while some have crashed out already. So joining us for the first time, this is Football Final Whistle, and my name has not changed. My name remains GP, and alongside me always is UB. UB, welcome.
Thank you very much. We're back.
Yes, guys, we're back this week, and no Premier League fixture or games this weekend as the fifth round of the FA Cup take center stage. UB, we have a lot of fixtures, but we just focused on some selected fixtures this weekend. And interestingly, all Premier League affairs fixture, Bournemouth, Wolves, and we'll see Manchester City at the Etihad welcome Plymouth Argyle, the team who eliminated Liverpool this season, and they are up or they're squaring up against Manchester City at the Etihad. We'll see another all Premier League fixtures this weekend. Newcastle welcome Brighton and Hove Albion, and we'll see another all Premier League affairs. Manchester United up against Fulham, and we'll see Crystal Palace against Millwall. UB in this fifth round of the FA Cup. No Chelsea, no Liverpool, no Arsenal. They've all crashed out. Before we enter the preview proper, to you or for you, UB, who will carry the FA Cup trophy? There is Manchester City, there is United. I think those are the biggest name, and those are the biggest name in the FA Cup in the fifth round. Who do you think will go to the final and win the trophy?
I feel like we're going to see an underdog winner this particular year. Yes, that's what I feel because those two clubs you mentioned, Man U and Man City, right now they're not really seeing they're not really in form. They are in fact in terrible form. Some of them. Their last matches just managed to win. Their last Premier League matches, both teams managed to win. Yeah. So I'm not seeing, and I'm seeing. I mean, they still Brighton.
Yeah.
They still Newcastle.
They still Bournemouth.
And
Fulham.
Those four teams are very interestingly. Those four teams are very, very strong teams. And if they are still there, I will not be surprised.
Any one of them will go to the final.
Any one of them win the final. And I'm really tipping towards the. All of them are strong, but I don't think Brighton will win it.
Newcastle.
I don't also think Fulham will win it. So I'm thinking Newcastle or Bournemouth between the two. But I don't think Man City, either of Man City or Manchester United will win it.
Let's go to some selected fixtures, just like we mentioned earlier. UB, Bournemouth, Wolves. Bournemouth high flying this season. What do we expect from this game?
I think we've already seen they've played few in Premier League. We've already seen Wolves beat Bournemouth. So it was not like a demolition. It was just a narrow win, 1-0.
Yeah.
They won them in that. So I think it's going to be Bournemouth's time to show themselves. And Bournemouth are actually home. So it's going to be Bournemouth's time. So I think Wolves should not expect to beat Bournemouth twice. Because Bournemouth are doing very well this season.
Yeah.
Very, very well. So I just think maybe they're having an off day. For whatever reason, they lost to Wolves 1-0. Yes, Wolves are enjoying a new manager bounce. We know that's what they are enjoying right now. Then Bournemouth, at a competitive match like that, I think they are going to show up and they are going to win that particular match. I see Wolves trying, but then I still see Bournemouth going ahead.
Another fixture we'll keep an eye on is Crystal Palace against Millwall. We saw Crystal Palace over the weekend demolished their opponents 3-1, and this is a championship Millwall. We expect Crystal Palace to win. Will this fixture go that way? Crystal Palace winning?
Without argument, because for the past, I don't think I remember the last time Crystal Palace lost a Premier League game. It's not like they were playing mediocre teams. They were playing actually good teams. Their last win was against Aston Villa.
Yes,
and it was an emphatic win.
Yeah.
It was not just it was an emphatic win. So Millwall do not stand a chance against this new Crystal Palace you are seeing with the form they are on. Millwall do not stand a chance. So they just prepare to crash out. We didn't even mention Crystal Palace among the mates.
Well, yeah,
They are not. It's
they're not up there,
they're
but
not
they're
right
not bad
up there.
either.
But then I feel like the upset is going to happen this particular season, and a small team is going to win. A team that nobody expected to win is going to win. And I'm just throwing Crystal Palace in the mix too. That makes them five teams that are going to give Man U and Man City issue.
UB, Manchester City against Plymouth Argyle. We saw Plymouth in the fourth round of the FA Cup, knocking league leaders in the Premier League, Liverpool, out. And we saw how Man City struggled in the fourth round of the FA Cup too, running away with a 2-1 victory. And with a Plymouth who knocked out Liverpool and who have taken this FA Cup by surprise, do we see an upset against City? City have been struggling, but they got a result against Tottenham in the Premier League. Do we see Plymouth giving Manchester City a good run for their money this weekend?
First off, City. I feel like City won Tottenham because of overthinking of the coaches and trying to be too smart. Liverpool were out because they benched a lot of players in that match against Plymouth. Let's be honest about it. There were a lot of players on the bench. Salah did not start. Like a lot of people did not start. Maguire did not start. It was all young boys going out to play. They just proved themselves. That's why they lost. Just now you say lost to Man City. They did that because for some reason coach decided to let's try something new and try to bench his front men. Son was on the bench against Man City. Against Man City. Whatever I wanted to try, I think he found out what he wanted to try. He saw it. Because with the team I saw there, I feel like if it was Man City or before, they should be leading that match. They would be beating Tottenham comfortably like 3 or 4-0. If it was 1-0, it would tell you that Man City were not playing that good. That's exactly what it just means. Man City were not playing that good. That's what it means. So I understand that Plymouth they're playing a very young Liverpool team, a third team, not sure second, a third team really in that game. That's why we were able to sell through. Man City, if Guardiola does not decide to overthink and start thinking, okay, let me bench this one and play this one. If he decides, okay, if he says, okay, Premier League is out of reach, maybe this is something I should use and console the fans. Let me concentrate and find a way to win this because they're out of the Premier League. The Premier League is out of reach. The Champions League they are out.
Out.
So I think this is like the only way they can win a trophy. So that they have to take it seriously. So Plymouth normally shouldn't be an issue for Manchester City, but only if Guardiola does not start being smart and benching the people that we know can at least try to give Plymouth an issue rather than going to go and play some more boys there.
But you be with the level of Manchester City and with the level of Plymouth, no disrespect to Plymouth, no disrespect. Don't you think I wouldn't if I'm a Guardiola, I wouldn't bring in my big guns against Plymouth because no disrespect to Plymouth, like I said, their level of football, as in the disparity is so wide.
True.
And I think that is what Liverpool thought to and benched their big boys. And they were shocked and were beaten and sent packing from the FA Cup. Do you think that will ring a bell to Pep Guardiola? Let me not bench my big boys against these guys. These guys have showed me what they can do against big boys.
It better ring that bell and loud. If at all, that's why I said if at all he wants to give their fans something, at least something to be happy about, he better ring that bell. He better, because he's him very good at all those kind of things. Thinking these ones are just bench this one, bench that one, bench this one, bench that one, and then they'll be shocked. And then in the second half, you see him trying to cover for all the. Slot was really underrated. These people that he did not, they were not.
You're not big
They're
boys
not
on
even
the
on the
bench.
bench.
Yes,
You
you're not
get
big boys on the bench.
they so underrated them. I mean, you're talking about FA Cup, but then if Liverpool is not comfortable, Premier League is going to be the only cup they will last by the end of.
Let's not forget you'll be in the finals of the Carabao Cup.
Please,
So,
when we are talking about trophies, there are competitions you count as trophy.
Carabao Cup is a trophy.
It's a cup.
It's a trophy.
It's a cup.
So Manchester City will win against Plymouth today.
Expect to win if, like I said, if Guardiola does not bench players.
Hope Guardiola will get this. Don't bench players against Plymouth, or else you will lose, according to UB. We'll be straight to the next match. We'll see Newcastle United welcome Brighton in an all Premier League team affair. What do you expect from this match?
Newcastle is such an inconsistent team, especially this period. One match you see them playing like they are going to.
Their life depends.
Their life depends on whatever they are trying to win from that match, and then the next match you see them playing like they are so terrible. Like, come on, when are you going to be consistent? I see. Hopefully they get back
Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, he was injured with
Had a knock. Yeah,
a groin injury.
So if they get him back, if he comes back really or something, he might, because he's a very instrumental.
Yes.
Wilson is nothing like him at all. Like, Wilson is nothing like him. You know, he's good on the ball, not just scoring goals.
Yes.
On the ball, on the ball, expressing everything. Isaac is a complete package. That's all you have with Wilson, where he's just, okay, give me the ball, I'll score.
Yeah, but you won't really blame Wilson. Almost a year, young man has not kicked football.
No. He has always been a give me the ball, I'll score goals. I don't think he's too much of a creator. Like Isaac will come in and play with. He's okay.
Yeah.
I've forgotten. I think it's Everton that he scored a magnificent. He gave a magnificent assist to Murphy. He dribbled almost everything. You know, Wilson cannot do that. So Isaac adds something extra to the attack of Newcastle that Wilson cannot. And he's also very clinical too. Wilson is clinical, but then Isaac adds that extra in creating too. He's also keen in creating and pushing the ball and all that. So if they can get Isaac back, and then if they will get a Newcastle, we know the level we know they can be. To get that particular Newcastle, not the one that just come to be a passenger like the way to Liverpool in the last match. Liverpool just played them and beat them. So if we get that Newcastle, I feel like they're going to beat Brighton, because Brighton it's not an easy matchup right now. Brighton is also winning games. Brighton is also winning a lot of games. Like, I think they won their last game. The main thing is that they are in good form.
Yes.
They're in good form right now. And anybody that underrates them will get in trouble. So I feel like that match might go all the way
to penalties.
Maybe to extra time or penalties.
So you'll be last fixture for the will see Manchester United welcome Fulham. Before this game, they've met twice already this season. Manchester United won the two legged affair in the Premier League, 1-0, 1-0. And this is the third meetings this season between these two teams. Manchester United won their last game against Ipswich Town in the Premier League, and Fulham has not been bad this season too. Will this come out as a win for Manchester United?
It's not a guaranteed win for sure. You know, there was a time when had this kind of fixture will be like, it cannot be. There is no way it's a guaranteed win. Because first of all, the two wins you're talking about said 1-0, 1-0.
Yes.
Not convincing.
Yeah.
Obviously. And the first leg even happened when at the beginning of the season when Man U was at least even decent.
Yes.
Not now that they are just managing to play, just trying their best. And Fulham here is not that bad. Not that bad. Although I think they lost their last game. I'm very sure they lost their last game. But then Fulham is a force, so we know how they can play.
Yes.
with Adama Traore running Iwobi, all those people that have found a good form under this coach, and others. They think they have a few others. Basi, their defense, they have a very good team that can hurt Manchester United if they are not careful. So, and yeah, I think there is this rule that red card in Premier League
Applies to the FA
applies to
Cup.
FA Cup.
Yes, there
So
is.
Dogu is on a red. He
Yes, he
got a
was
red
red
card.
carded.
Yes,
Yes.
was a card in that game. So obviously he's not going to play that game.
Yeah.
So that just means that they have to find another solution, and the normal solution is always Diego Jalo playing there, and then they move and Rabi or somebody else to the other side.
Yeah.
Don't forget that this boy is still out injured.
Martinez.
Ahmad
Yes,
Martinez
injured.
is out
Yeah.
injured.
But I think coming to this game, maybe United should play a formal defense instead of the back three he plays.
Hey, whatever you think, just forget about it because, like, I think we talked about this before. I don't know if we talked about it, but this is all this coach knows. He's a young coach.
Yeah, but just play a back four. Just have an extra midfielder. Then you play Gillette and Maguire at the centre backs. You play Mazwari as a left back, and you play Dalot as a right back. It's not that difficult.
It's not difficult, but what from what you're saying, it's going to work out perfectly well. Like it's going to work out perfectly well, but this coach does not know that. He does not. This is not a pattern is comfortable or conversant with, and he's very adamant in this must work. This must work. This is my pattern, and it must work. So I'm not expecting any surprises of him doing that. In as much as we think it's something that could work, I'm not seeing I'm not seeing him doing it. I'm really not seeing him doing it. But it would have worked. It would have worked. I mean, I'm saying that even in games where you see Manchester United they're losing, if you, I mean that's what we
Just
call
tactical switch.
in game management.
Yeah.
You see this is not working. You switch. He doesn't do it. So they keep on playing the same way till end of the match. So hopefully, if he listens to you, I'm sure very Manchester United fans will be very happy if he does. But I doubt it's going to happen.
So who do you think will win, United or Fulham?
That is another hard one. But I feel like I said, might we might see an upset. So I take Fulham to win.
Maybe it takes Fulham to win. Just like we've said, interesting matches all through the fifth round of the FA Cup. If you've not followed us or social media platform, it is football final whistle. Don't forget.